Today I'm going to be finding out what the best understable throwing putter is for me. So, this is the first episode of like rebuilding my bag post Discmania. So the first one that I'm actually the most excited about, I think, is the understable throwing putter slot. So I've got a bunch of different understable throwing putters. We're out here today at White to White Safari Smiles Disc Golf Course. I have a Proxy, a PA5, a Glitch, and then a Watt. So the way that this is gonna work is, in order for this to be a possibility to go in my bag, I have to birdie at least once with it. And then in order for it to go into my bag, you guys will have to join our Discord in the description and vote. So like if I birdie with the R Pro Polecat and then you guys all vote for that to be my disc, then that's my disc. So I'm just gonna kind of start with the ones I want to throw, and every hole I'm gonna try to throw the same line. So just so we can kind of get an idea, even if I think it's gonna be like terrible, I'm gonna throw the same line with it. So I'm gonna start slowest to fastest. I'm gonna go R Pro Polecat off the gate. I think I'm gonna go aim at this left tree and put it flat. Oh, kind of like that. I almost didn't put the 1-speeds in this video because they're kind of a different slot in my opinion. Like when I think of like an understable throwing putter, I want something that I can throw hard and it like turn gently. Not necessarily like with the 1-speed throwing putters, like Polecats and Glitches. If you have bad form like me, a lot of times you can rip it wrong and it just like torques over. So I guess I'll just try to be good at disc golf today. Oh, I didn't put it at that tree. I still like that. Way right, it's not a birdie. Proxy? The Proxy's currently in my bag. It's the one that I just threw in there because I found it out here actually on the right side. If this is your Proxy and you're like, hey, that's my Proxy, then let me know. I found it on the right side of hole 1 like a year and a half ago. So that was so much hyzer. Yikes. Put it flat. Okay, Watt. Oh, get down. That was kind of nasty. It was dead straight. Okay, PA5. I've thrown this in my backyard like twice, and I'm really excited to throw this. I think it's gonna be a contender for my personal likings, but whatever you guys vote, obviously, is what's gonna happen. Oh, I pulled it so far. Look at that flight though, man. I'm gonna go see if I can find all those. All right, Polecat. This is the closest, which is really sad. It's like a 200-foot hole. I forgot to intro the hole, but Polecat is on the board. Let's go. That's so stupid. I parked the blue basket with the Proxy because I didn't trust it at all. Oh, and a big roll away. That's a bogey. Watt? Oh, Watt is on the board. That felt really clean actually coming out of my hand. It's low-key almost a MVP video because I have 3 MVP discs, but that's not like, I'm aware those aren't the only discs. Those are just what I got my hands on for now. So if you see any of these and you're like, man, those are nice, use my link in the description to foundationdiscs.com. Give it a little kickback to us, helps us, lets us know like who's watching and who buys. So see if we can't card the par here with the Proxy. Get up. Tailwind. Dang, I knew that. I knew better than that. I might just call those pars. These are so far. PA5. Oh, I'm kind of all over it, guys. Putt's feeling good, even though I just took a bunch of pars. 2 birdies though. Watching this video, 2 things. And you're like, man, Alex, what about this putter? This understable putter? Let me know. I just honestly don't know like a lot of like this. I know some of like the staple discs for each slot, but outside of Discmania stuff, I don't have a whole lot of like knowledge on what stuff actually flies certain ways. So drop them in the comments. And then the next one that I'll probably do is overstable approach discs. In my mind, that's a putter, throwing putter, zone, Toro, slammer, stuff like that, pig. Drop them in the comments. We're gonna do overstable approach, and then I'm probably gonna go straight to neutral mid-range. And those are kind of, people get kind of dicey on those. So hole 2, par 3, 260. I'm gonna start with the polecat because the polecat is the first one. I'm gonna throw them all on inside hyzers and hopefully they flip up and then just slowly drift to the right, or to the left. That one I'm picking that one up. I'm not gonna put that. Shout out D-Lo on the watt. D-Lo hooked me up with the watt for this video. Hyzer on the right side here. It's kind of a right to left, slight head still. Ow, my elbow. That was so bad. That was the desired flight path though. If I didn't like just nuclear explosion my elbow. Proxy. That's gonna be kind of hard to beat, especially if it goes straight in the basket. Oh, little short. PA5. That one's just so flippy. So like my pre-round conclusions, the PA5 is like the origin of putters, and the Proxy is like the MD1/Mindbender of putters. Kind of like slightly flippy Proxy, and then if you want something that's gonna like not want to go left or fade, I guess, PA5. It's just a 1-speed. I'll pick that one up, I think. I'll just be picking up the ones that I've already birdied with, unless it's like a sick highlight, because you know I'm known for those. Since I haven't birdied with the glitch, I suppose I'll go ahead and putt it. Oh, cut that. PA5. I think if I ever want this to fade, I just gotta baby it. I don't think it's one that you, yikes, man. That one was rushed, I'm sorry. Proxy to get on the board. Nice. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I'm a pretty big fanboy, so my hesitation with any of these videos is that I'm always gonna like lean towards the stuff that pros are throwing or that like is cool. So like the Proxy, obviously Simon throws it right now, the glitch, like really anything MVP is gonna have something, is gonna hold a higher spot in my head right now, which is funny because like, I don't care what people think about me, but it's really easy to fanboy in disc golf, and that's part of the fun of it for me, honestly. That's where I need your guys' help. Like I need help finding the stuff that's not just hot right now. So like something other than Proxy or a watt. Like the PA5 isn't super common. I got my buddy Jace, he's been on putting league videos. He throws a PA5, and that's actually where I was like, oh, that's a sick disc. I want to try that. So we're gonna start with Proxy since it birdied. We're gonna go slight hyzer on the inside. Just go straight up the mud. Yuck. Gotta throw it like you mean it. What? That's a good one. That's parked. Glitch. My friend's trying to take me out, bro. Okay, this one's gonna require a lot of hyzer. Oh, that was a tail. Like it turned into a tail and it still turned. That thing is so flippy. I'm gonna try to put this one high and softer. Oh, it's a million past. That thing does not want to go to the ground. That PA5 is kind of gross. I really thought that these discs in my bag would be a lot closer, but they're all so different. Like the PA5 is super flippy, goes really far. Our Pro Polecat, super flippy, doesn't go far at all. Glitch also. Then like the watt and the Proxy are pretty similar, but not that close, to be honest. I accidentally picked up the glitch and I needed to putt that one. Oh, that's so bad. Suppose we got another birdie on the watt. The watt is kind of gross. I'm surprised out of the gate how close it is to my Proxy, the watt and the Proxy, because numbers wise it's a little different obviously, but again, numbers are all relative and they're subjective. That's like a whole different video that I've thought about doing and talking about how the problem, like the huge problem in disc golf is everything is relative or subjective or like dependent on something else. Obviously there's like one specific disc flies in an objective way, like a true way, but how each person, literally each person, like no person throws it the same, how each individual person throws it is going to be different. So like even flight numbers are subjective company to company. And within that, there's no like standard for it. So it's all just like people's opinions from what I've understood. It's like when people do prototypes, they like send it to pros or just different people. And then they're like, hey, assign these numbers. So I think that it's not like obviously a huge problem in disc golf, but it's just funny when people start like arguing about flight numbers or flight characteristics. Like my destroyer's flippy. Well, no, it's not. It's 12.303 or 403, whatever. You know what I mean? This is a bomb of a hole, so a par. It's a slight headwind with flippy putters. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna kind of mush them. So that one like is a gentle flip up. The Watt Proxy, definitely flippier. I stood up, I was up on that, but I don't think the Watt turns like that at the end of the flight. Glitch, put it high. I didn't put any hyzer on it. Classic Alex mistake. Just dead straight. Maybe I just start throwing forehands for the shots that need to go to the left. That one's also just turned. That's okay. Oh, look at that PA5 still turn at the end of that. That was the best hyzer shot I've ever had in my life. And it still turned. Still a sick disc. I hope that I birdie with it because it'd be so sad. I just bought that the other day. I'm gonna pick up everything except for the glitch and the PA5 because I've birdied with them and there's no birdieing with anything else. See if I can't get this guy in here. Oh, so short. Still a decent shot, just terribly short. I'm gonna make an amendment to my building the bag rule. If I ever ace with any of these, straight in the bag. I think that's only fair. Even if I hate it, I think it goes straight in the bag. See, it just wants to go right. I can try to influence you guys on your votes, but at the end of the day, it's what you want to vote for. That's what I'm looking for in a throwing putter, both an approach and understandable throwing putter as something that doesn't want to fade. So then if I want to put something out over OB on a backhand turnover, which most of the times I just throw a forehand, but that's okay. Something that I can throw, and if I miss on hyzer, it still wants to go right. And I think that's, so far, the PA5 is the best of that. Hole 5, par 3, 245. It's right in the middle there. I usually go forehand at the left side or a flip up on the right. I want to try, for the sake of my having fun in video, I want to try a flat, kind of at the blue basket and see which one's turned. We got a little bit of a left to right here. We'll start with the Watt. Oh, didn't get it high enough. We know what the polecat's gonna do. I'm gonna put this one on hyzer. I know I said the same every time, but look at that thing turn. Oh, low key parked. That's awesome. Glitch. Oh, do it. Oh, that was gross. Proxy, try to get it flat. This, I think, is the perfect disc for this shot. If I threw it correctly. It was like nose down, that was weird. PA5. Oh, dang. Maybe I won't birdie with my new Frisbee that I bought and then won't be able to use it. That'd be sad. Really just putting the Watt, or the PA5 in the glitch. Got a slight tail now. The wind is all over the place today. Oh, dang. Proxy redemption shot. Oh, dang. I'm all over it. Glitch shot might be my best glitch throw I've ever had in my life. That was so cool. I honestly thought it had a chance out of the hand. Glitch is officially on the board. So that just leaves this guy. I'd like to blame my inability to birdie with the flippiest disc on it being like a new disc, the only disc that I've never thrown, but I've never thrown the Watt. And I just have zero touch in this game. Like my upshot games are kinda, I can have a little bit of touch, but when it comes to like a walkthrough shot, no bueno. Hole 6, 245. You got this right gap, which is like a flip up drifter or flat overstable. Or you got the left small gap. Small gap is never ideal. I actually threw that forehand like a little bit when I was first starting because I could only throw forehand and I was pretty comfortable with it. Start with the glitch since it was my birdie. Gotta put it high on hyzer. Missed this tree on the right here. Oh? That was the tree kick of a lifetime. Actually, not quite, but watt inside on hyzer. Oh, I think it's, oh, it was almost perfect. That thing does like slowly just flatten out. It's pretty cool. Proxy? Oh, that one. I don't have anything to say on that. I think that was the best execution of how I wanted to throw that shot. Our Pro Pole Cat did our Pro Pole Cat things. PA5, smooth and gentle, and hyzer. That was none of the above. Oh, it might work out though. No, like 60 footer. So let's hear your thoughts. What do you guys throw understable putters? I think that the more I get into disc golf, like it's cool to be able to throw like the overstable stuff like the pros, but to be able to manipulate a disc that's understable and like get it to do what you want, which I'm not good at, but I think it'd be really fun to be good at. That's something that I want to get better at. I think I rely on my forehand a lot for those like precision shots. I think it'd be really fun to have a flippy disc that I can like pull out and be like, what? And just carve up the woods and stuff. But I was hoping to be a little further left on this because this is not an ideal spot. But I got a putter that wants to go right, so maybe I can give it a little Annie bid. The glitch was parked, kind of, like a 20 footer, so it'd have been a par for me. That's sick. We'll putt it to prove the parness. Oh, nice. Hole 7, 210, straight ahead. It's up on a mound. This hole, I'm looking for something I can put on a touch of hyzer, and then it just kind of drifts. Not drifts, just kind of goes straight. Starting with a glitch since I birdied with a glitch. That's pretty much parked. Proxy, this is what I normally throw on this hole, so it'd be real sad if I didn't get it. Turned it over. Not a lot, not any hyzer actually. That looks high. Man, that's the second hole in a row that I've thrown it exactly how I wanted to throw it, but it just continues to turn. Watt, I think I'm gonna put this one kind of flat. That was stinky. All right, PA5. This one needs some hyzer and gentle. That was not gentle, Alex. Bob Saget. Got a putt. I didn't think I'd have a putt, honestly. All of them except for the proxy were like low-key parked. It's such an easy hole. And then I did that. Get down. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you guys feel about this as AMs. I'm like 90% sure most of you aren't pros, or any of you. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Don't take that personally. But I find myself, a lot of times, I gravitate, obviously I've said it before, towards what the pros are throwing, and typically that's more overstable. But that's because they throw faster and they throw a lot harder than I do. So, like, for example, if I take Caleb's bag and I start throwing the discs, they're gonna be marginally more overstable for me than they are for him. And so that's where I think it's really important to do stuff like this and like try like molds and slots that I'm not necessarily comfortable with, because I'm really comfortable with like a stable putter, like a Lux Link or Color Glow P1. Those are like I'm comfortable with them because I've thrown them enough, but they're not necessarily the best for my game. And honestly, I mean, bandwagoner, but so far the Proxy has been my favorite. It's a lot more forgiving in my throws, like regardless of how I throw it. If I miss on hyzer, it wants to go flat. If I miss on anhyzer, it's not just gonna like burn over. The PA5, if I throw it on hyzer, it's gonna go to the right. If I throw it on anhyzer, it's gonna go to the right. So This one, like I'm not giving up hope on the PA5, but I think that it's gonna be hard. Like this is the spot that I struggle with. Like this understable, the origins, the essences, like having the touch to kind of slow down and control rather than, like I've only ever practiced like full power shots. So I think that's my other part of the problem is like learning how to slow my timing down and really get a good, decent, or a good smooth shot, if that makes sense. Jumped over to hole 11, par 3, 175. If there was a shot shape, guy's got his Jake brakes on. If there was a shot shape for this slot that I was looking for, it is this hole. It's this slight bend to the right. You can miss, I don't know, miss on the left side of that last tree, or if you can get something kind of flat that'll fade, nose up maybe. Since I'm still trying to birdie with the PA5, I'm gonna start with the other ones. I'm gonna work on what I said I was doing, do like the slower walk up, slow my tempo down a little bit. I didn't hit that line. Glitch. That's the line. Proxy. Put a little higher. Oh, it's far. Proxy is so nice. The counter argument to not being a fanboy, you can go at me in the comments. The counter argument is they're pros because they know what's good and they throw what's good. So maybe that's how I'll combat the people in the comments who are like, you're a fanboy, you just throw what the popular people are throwing. I bet you have a Simon disc in your bag too, so shh. Our Pro Polecat, you were made for this. The one time I want you to go right faster, you don't. Okay, PA5. Man, got a couple more holes. I'm jumping around because there's some that aren't ideal for this. So 12, par 3, 245. I'm going to the blue pin on this one. The white pin is hard to film. Kirk Johnson has aced this multiple times somehow, local guy. I don't know how, that's crazy. There's also something that's happened in my form recently, which is just blowing my mind. I don't understand it because forever I haven't been able to throw anhydrous. If you've been here for a while, you know that. And then I randomly, like I stopped trying to throw anhydrous because anhydrous flat, because it was hurting my elbow a lot. Because I was, like as I was pulling through, I was like coming up over it and like rotating my elbow as I went. But now, like the most comfortable shot for me is the anhydrous, like the soft flex. And I'm not like rolling my elbow, but now it hurts to throw hyzers. So kind of at a weird spot. 245. It's something you want to flip up and then slowly drift to the left. I'm gonna start, I'll just throw a polecat. Just put it high and soft. That tacoed that. Dude, this one, I'm gonna throw this forehand now. See how it goes. This is so bad. Look at that thing. Okay, well, too flippy. Yikes. What? That could do it. That thing's pretty nice. It's not quite as flippy as I'd like because I have some other stuff in the bag that's similar to that, but it's pretty nice flight. Too much hyzer. I think that same shot, same power with the PA5 is money. That one kind of came out of my hand nice, but obviously to the right. Okay, PA5. Oh, did it do it? Oh, that was disgusting. That is so cool. We're in the Creator Academy, and one of the things that they talk about is engaging with your community. So, like understanding as a content creator, you guys are the reason we're out here. So, the more we can engage with you, the better it is on both ends, I guess, if that makes sense. And so I've been trying to think of ways to do that. They mentioned Discord, the like Patreon stuff. I don't really want to do the Patreon stuff because I don't think that it's like we're at that point. I don't have the time to commit to like multiple videos and stuff a week. But we are starting the Discord. It's in the description. And really, I'll probably do like giveaways and stuff there moving forward from these videos. And then we can do like fun polls, shadow, nice. We can do fun polls and like stuff like that. But I think I finally got my birdie with the PA5. trying to figure out, I was like, why is my camera so dark? And there's like one setting on cameras that I always mess up. It's like the EV comp. So it's like what you want your composition to look like. And it always, for some reason, I don't ever mess with that dial. Always gets turned down. So sorry, I was like, I noticed it a couple holes ago. I was like, what is wrong? Here we go. This is important. I gotta take my time here. Yeah, dude. We're on the board for all of them. So now, there's just a couple holes left. I'm just gonna try to ace run stuff. And realistically, I want to ace with this or this, so they'll be in my bag for sure. But if not, make sure to go to Discord and vote which one you think I should have in my bag. And like whatever you guys vote, I'll throw with for a year, like until the end of next year. If I lose this, if this wins, please don't let this win. If it does win and I lose it somehow, I don't know I don't think they make our Pro Polecats anymore. They're gonna charge like $500 to get one. Stupid. I don't know why I did that to myself. Cause like I know what you guys are gonna pick. You're gonna pick the R Pro Polecat because it's funny to watch people throw stuff that's like a meme or like bad. 13, 165. I honestly am thinking like a forehand flip up on this inside because there's no way I get the backhand. Like I don't hit the gap on the backhand. So I'm gonna hit like a forehand flip up, hard flip up on the left side. We got a left to right. That could hold it over though. It's just such a harder gap to hit on backhand. I'm gonna go forehand. Did I do it? No. Oh, that was like the last one to hit. That was kind of sick. Glitch. Okay, now fade. Oh. Proxy. Yikes. Maybe I'm a one-speed guy, I don't know. Push, push, push. Drop. Okay, PA5. That's gotta fade hard. Ah, those were kind of nasty. At hole 14, 220. It's a nice understable putter hole. So, I start with the proxy. I'm just gonna try to put them kind of flat, maybe a little bit of hyzer at it. Kick in. Dude, the proxy is so good. I released that on hyzer. I didn't mean to put it on that much hyzer, but it still is just gentle enough turn and it doesn't want to fade back. PA5. Okay, I put that on hyzer again. As I'm talking about my release being flat to anhyzer, I'll try the flat to anhyzer on the watt. I didn't fire my hips at all. That was gross. Glitch, then polecat. The glitch is nice. R Pro Polecat. I'm gonna put this on hyzer on the left side. I pulled it right. Oh. All right, I jumped over to hole 17, par 3, 215. It's under the teepee there. Worst designed hole on the course. You can thank Caleb Bruce for that. I'm glad I jumped around because my knee is hurting. I'm gonna just throw hyzers here. I think that's the ace play. Up the middle would be fun if there weren't like 3 trees there. So we're gonna go hyzer with all of them, try to get them to be touchy with it, get them to flip up and drift to the left. So I think for the memes, I'm gonna throw a forehand polecat hyzer on the left side because I think that there's no chance I get it to drift back to the right or drift back to the left on a forehand. There's no chance I get it to drift back to the left on a backhand here. Yikes. We might just, I really don't want that one to win. That would be so dumb. Why did I do this to myself? That wasn't bad. I tried to stay like down on it that time. Proxy, try to get it higher. Oh, flip, 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 flip. Oh, it's kind of a sick shot. It's still short. Put more on the watt here, I think. Skip in, maybe? Oh, parked. The last chance. This is my last throw of the video, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If this doesn't go in, I'll just cry, but thanks for watching. As always, stay reliant, baby.